Barcelona x Real Madrid, the history of El Clásico in the Copa del Rey. Spanish giants have memorable moments in the traditional knockout competition of the Iberian country. Another chapter will be written in the century-old rivalry between Real Madrid and Barcelona. This Thursday, the two teams will play their 36th Clásico in the Copa del Rey. It will be a new episode divided into two acts, the first at Santiago Bernabéu and the second at Camp Nou. The two teams take the field at 5 p.m. Check out a review by Lance. With some of the most emblematic clashes between the two giants in the knockout tournament. The beginnings. The first official match between Barcelona and Real Madrid happened in 1916 and was precisely in the Copa del Rey. Just like this year, it was in the semi-finals. Barça won 2-1 in the first of four confrontations that would determine the phase. The other three games in the series ended in 4-1 for Madrid, a 6-6 draw, and a 4-2 victory for the Merengues in the tiebreaker. And in all the matches, Santiago Bernabéu, a player who later became president and gives his name to the club's stadium, scored for the Madrid team. In the finals. In history, Real Madrid and Barcelona have played 6 Copa del Rey finals. The first time was in 1968, with the Culés winning by a minimum score. The Merengues' revenge came in 1974 with a 4-0 thrashing. After that, Barcelona won 2 more finals, 2-1 in 1983 and 2-0 during the Cruyff era. In the last decade, the two clubs have played 2 decisions between them, both in Valencia. And Real Madrid won both. The first was at the height of the rivalry between Guardiola and Mourinho, with Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo involved in a great individual dispute. And the Portuguese decided with a header in extra time, getting back at the elimination in the Champions League semi-finals in the same season. The other happened 3 seasons later, in 2014, with another merengue victory in extra time. Di Maria opened the scoring for Madrid. Bartra equalized for the Culés and tasted his own medicine when, in extra time, he was left eating grass by Bale, who raced impressively on the left side and scored the title-winning goal. A decade full of games. Counting the last 2 finals in 2011 and 2014, Barcelona and Real Madrid have faced each other 5 times from 2010 to the current year, with a merengue advantage. Counting the home and away games in the knockout matches, Culés and Merengues played 8 games against each other, with a Madrid advantage, 3 wins against 2 for Barça and 3 draws. In 2012, Barcelona won in the quarterfinals. The Culés won at the Bernabéu 2-1, and in the return match, a 2-2 draw. The following year, in the semifinals, it would be Cristiano Ronaldo's turn to silence Camp Nou with 2 goals. Varane even opened with a 3-0 lead. The Culés narrowed it down with Alba. In the first leg, the two teams had tied with goals from the French defender and Fabregas for Barça. The last duel between the two teams took place in 2019, also in the semifinals. In the first leg, a draw in Catalonia with goals from Vasquez for Real and Malcolm for Barcelona. In the second leg, a show from Luis Suarez in Madrid, with 2 goals from the Uruguayan in the 3-0 victory and an own goal from Varane, qualified the Blaugranas for the final. Data. In history, Barcelona and Real Madrid have faced each other 35 times. There are 15 victories for Barça and 12 for Real, in addition to 12 draws. There are 67 goals in favor of the Catalans against 65 from the Madrid team. In addition, Barça has 1 more away games, 5 triumphs at the Bernabéu against 3 for Madrid at Camp Nou. The Classic will be the first of the decade in the Copa del Rey, and another in this century-old history that, in total, has 185 duels between the two forces.